The United States has confirmed it deployed B-2 stealth bombers to strike Iran's underground ballistic missile facilities, marking a dramatic escalation in the widening Middle East conflict. According to the Pentagon, long-range B-2 Spirit bombers flew directly from the U.S. mainland to Iran, dropping dozens of 2,000-pound bombs on missile launchers hidden deep inside fortified underground caves. U.S. Central Command posted on X, declaring, "No nation should ever doubt America's resolve." The B-2 Spirit is designed to evade radar and deliver bunker-buster munitions against deeply buried targets. With a range of nearly 6,000 nautical miles without refueling, extendable through aerial tanking, the aircraft can strike distant war zones and return without landing. U.S. officials later confirmed that 4 B-2 bombers were used in the operation. The strikes come as the United States and Israel jointly carry out coordinated attacks across Iran. The Pentagon also confirmed that 3 U.S. service members were killed in action and 5 seriously wounded during operations linked to the Iran campaign. Meanwhile, U.S. defense officials rejected Iranian claims that missiles had struck the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln in the Gulf. The scale of the bombardment is staggering. According to Fox News, U.S. forces launched approximately 900 strikes in just 12 hours. Israeli forces carried out roughly 1,200 strikes in 24 hours, exceeding the pace of last year's 12-day war. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said operations would intensify in the coming days. The conflict is no longer confined to land. U.S. President Donald Trump said American forces had sunk 9 Iranian naval vessels and largely destroyed Iran's naval headquarters, though there has been no independent confirmation. Iran's Revolutionary Guards responded by claiming strikes on 3 U.S. and UK-linked oil tankers in the Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical oil shipping corridor, is now under severe strain. More than 200 vessels, including oil and liquefied natural gas tankers, have reportedly dropped anchor in surrounding waters, raising fears of major disruption to global energy supplies. Israel has signaled preparations for a wider ground and air campaign. Officials say up to 100,000 reservists could be mobilized as part of Operation Roaring Lion. As airstrikes intensify, naval clashes expand, and casualties mount, the region is edging closer to a full-scale regional war with global economic and security consequences. The world is now watching what comes next. U.S. President Donald Trump has claimed that 48 Iranian leaders were killed in the ongoing U.S.-Israeli military campaign against Iran, describing the operation as a major success. In an interview with Fox News, the U.S. president said, "Nobody can believe the success we're having. 48 leaders are gone in one shot." The joint campaign has focused heavily on Iran's political, military, and intelligence leadership, what military analysts call a decapitation strategy. Iranian state media says 43 members of the country's security forces were killed in a bombing of a border regiment headquarters in Mahran, near the Iraqi border. Tehran had blamed the attack on the United States and Israel and has vowed severe retaliation. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned that strikes on Tehran will intensify in the coming days, signaling further escalation. Speaking from the rooftop of Israel's military headquarters in Tel Aviv, Netanyahu acknowledged Israeli casualties, saying the country was paying a price, but that the outcome of the war was not in doubt.
Our forces are now striking in the heart of Tehran with increasing intensity, which will grow even stronger in the coming days. These are painful days. Yesterday, here in Tel Aviv, and now in Beit Shemesh, we lost precious people. My heart goes out to the families, and on behalf of you all, the citizens of Israel, I send wishes for a speedy recovery to the wounded. We are also bringing into this campaign the assistance of the United States, my friend, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, and the U.S. military. This combination of forces enables us to do what I have long hoped to do for 40 years, to strike the terror regime decisively.
A report by Axios has now said that the Feb 28th strikes were planned months in advance. Trump and Netanyahu began discussing a follow-up attack on Iran as early as late December during a meeting at Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence. Iran's crackdown on protesters and fresh intelligence assessments about nuclear activity shifted Washington's calculus. Reports suggest Trump nearly ordered strikes on January 14, but instead authorized a major U.S. military buildup in the Middle East while planning a joint operation with Israel. And even as strike planning continued, the United States pursued nuclear talks with Iran. U.S. envoys Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff attended negotiations in Geneva just days before the strikes. Officials say the talks were genuine, not a ruse, but expectations for a breakthrough were low. It was a narrow window. After the second round of talks, U.S. and Israeli officials reportedly concluded that February 28th presented a rare opportunity for Khamenei to meet senior aides in a single location. That window became the trigger, as by then, diplomacy had already collapsed under the weight of fundamental disagreements. With the killing of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei now creating a leadership vacuum and both sides launching missile and drone attacks, fears are growing that the conflict could escalate into a prolonged regional war. A synagogue was hit in Israel by Iranian missiles, killing nearly 10 and wounding over 50.